My purpose is to introduce keynote speaker and expert in distance education, George Siemens. The topic is learner assessment and distance education. George Siemens is the originator of the connectivist theory, where individuals learn through communicating and networking within a distance learning environment. Anderson, 2008, page 34. Let us focus on the topic of learner assessment and distance education. Diane Chapman and Sophia Stone, 2010, conduct a qualitative study that investigates evaluation practices in distance learning environments. Distance education provides an opportunity to incorporate more authentic forms of assessment where learners are able to construct their own knowledge and learn from each other. Page 666. Distance learning provides an efficient environment that bridges the gap between research and practice. Distance learning environments allow learners to have experiences that combine immersion, collaboration, and aspects that support virtual human resource development. Learning assessment through distance education allows learners to acquire reflective habits of mind. Distance education environments that engage learners include both technological tools and strategies to build content, communication, and collaboration. A facilitator's expertise and knowledge of content provides an epistemological, cultural, and social expression for the content that supports a learner's capacity to develop critical thinking skills. At Janwa, 2010, page 77, Anderson, 2008, page 344. Siemens, 2008, describes the role of the curatorial teacher as an expert who fosters and encourages learner exploration. Educators provide training resources that expose learners to significant ideas and different concepts. Page 17. Distance education environments engage learners to communicate with peers and instructors. Dorrington, Berryhill, and Swafford, 2006, lists several strategies to support learners in being able to communicate with peers and instructors. Page 191. Facilitators may develop collaborative discussions among learners by choosing topics with multiple views. Learners are able to reflect on their moderation skills along with their ability to participate. Dorrington, Berryhill, and Swafford, 2006, page 191. Assessment should focus on better understanding of potential in learning, indeterminate personal and social metamorphic potential. Wilnick and Jacobs, 2012, page 147. Collaborative assessment through distance education dialogue and the transformative potential of learners allow learners to reflect on conversations they have among members of the learning community. Collaborative assessment through distance education dialogue supports the process of social change. Paloff and Pratt, 2005, page 43. Wilnick and Jacobs, 2012, page 157. McCarthy, Green, and Fitch, 2010, determine collaborative learning assessment through dialogue or CLAD in human development courses. The study incorporates the use of traditional face-to-face learning in lecture meetings, distance education, and hybrid formats. The results show that students in CLAD through distance education and hybrid formats, or a combination of the two, perform better than students in a traditional face-to-face classroom, page 62. George Siemens, Laureate Education, 2008, says there are 4 models of collaborative learner assessment that take place through distance educational environments. Students are able to assess their peers. Students receive feedback from online communities. Educators can assess learners according to contributions from learning within the learning management systems. Educators learners according to the metrics from the learning management system. Learners are able to develop a deeper multi-perspective understanding that becomes a catalyst for change. Distance learners are able to use mind tools as a means to support their learning. Jonathan Carr and Yui, 1998, state that mind tools represent computer applications that learners use as representations of what they know. Mind tools engage learners in critical thinking about the content they are currently studying. Mind tools also assess student knowledge. Learner assessment through distance education focuses on student outcomes. In terms of student learning outcomes, the instructor's experience with technology is more relevant than the instructor's teaching experience. Fahey 2008 emphasizes multimedia principles which contain their own implications for online design and instruction. Page 171. George Siemens, Laureate Education 2008, makes the claim that the process of learner assessment through distance education is fair, direct, and equitable. In a learning management system, facilitators can assess students through how many times their learners log on, the number of hours learners spend online, the number of hours learners spend on the group-related activities, and the posts learners contribute within the learning management system. The idea of learner assessment through distance education broadens beyond mark-based assessment. The idea of learner assessment through education takes place within an authentic setting. Learners have the opportunity to evaluate their progress within the distance learning environment. Please welcome George Siemens, innovator and technological change agent.
I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before, no. I get a good feeling.